So in the deep dark depths of our basement, we have this amazing cool room root cellar. But it was set up for, I don't know what they were using it for. I think they had like wines and stuff in it. It didn't work for us. So we are emptying it out and consolidating stuff to make space for potatoes. Let me show you what my crazy basement looks like right now. So there's currently crates of potatoes because we want them to dry out here with better airflow before they go into the cool room, root cellar, whatever you want to call it. There's all sorts of crates of potatoes out here as well as crates in there and empty crates waiting to be filled. I just pulled those shelves out of there. And then there was all sorts of random like jars and such left by the cellars. Those are just things I want to bring upstairs. So these shelves were in there. I'd already gotten rid of a bunch, but there was still more of all sorts of decorative tins. Some are neat, like this licorice all sorts one. Some are just like whatever. But I'll show you what it looks like now. So this room is probably 7 by 5, 6 by 7, something like that. So that's where the shelf was, and Marius is going to stack crates of potatoes there. We'll maybe leave that shelf up there. Actually, we may not be able to. It may come out with the rest of it. But this, like, I'm not quite sure what they had this set up for. But all these shelves are going to come out because as much as they're neat, we need to stack potatoes in here. So he might see if we can just stack potatoes, like, on the shelves. If not, he'll take them out. We've already started stacking potatoes down here. And then I just have some dry goods there, and then canning. Oh, this is my drink I'm currently drinking while doing this. I highly recommend it. So, different canning, and then cheeses aging. This is what's going on in here right now. I haven't done applesauce for the year yet, and I haven't done jam. Hiding behind those rice cakes, there's more canned salmon. But I actually didn't do a lot of canning this year. I have a canning cupboard upstairs too that's got another few dozen jars. But I didn't have good access to tomatoes or peaches or lots of things. I don't can a lot of our stuff from our garden. There's things I can, but a lot of it we freeze or just gets stored, like the potatoes or the apples. But things like broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage, I blanched and froze them. So I still have a bunch of jam to make. I just froze the berries because I didn't have time to make jam at that point. And I will make jam this winter. So there'll be a bunch more jam in here, and it's about to be applesauce time. So then there'll be a bunch of applesauce in here as well. So I don't need a whole lot more space for canning. It's just the potatoes that we're hoping will all fit. Our estimated yield is about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds. And let me show you here. So one of these crates fits a good 30 pounds, whereas one of these smaller crates is about 25 pounds. So that's a lot of crates of potatoes. My sister, we traded her, oh, she knows. We traded her garlic for potatoes, but she doesn't have a root cellar or cool room or somewhere she can store them, so we're storing all the potatoes for her. And Marius' brother, man, I'm like itchy everywhere. Marius' brother is coming to dig potatoes this weekend. He asked if he could dig potatoes and trade for potatoes, and we have so many to dig and more than we need. So we're like, sure, sounds good. But then he's like, I don't really have anywhere to store them. And I was like, okay, we'll see how many you get for yourself, and we'll see if we can store them or not. As for empty canning jars, they're stored in boxes here, as well as I have some upstairs. So this is it when it's all chaos. I'll show you it when it's a little better organized. And I better close that up to keep it cool and go finish off making dinner. The kids are helping me sort through potatoes. We actually realized we hadn't sorted through any of the ones in there. So what we're doing, you're sweeping, okay, Freya. Any potatoes that have, like, this one got stabbed when it was getting picked. This one has a big split, which is, we've heard it's from overwatering. What's with this one?
It had a split but healed.
Yeah, so this one's just fine. This can go into the crates.
It's cool
so
how
we're
it
just,
healed, though.
Is cool. So this one doesn't have too bad of a split, but we're just putting them in there anyways. This one has a split. So these ones are all ones that we use first, and then we're sorting into the crates that stack because these crates don't stack.
Mama.
Okay, Max, so when you're looking through, what sort of things are you looking for?
Mouse bites.
So where are the mouse bites from? Are they from in the house?
No, outside. Soft ones like this. Yeah.
See, this one's just only a little bit soft, but yeah, good catch. What other things are you looking for?
We're looking for stabbed ones, split ones.
And what does a split look like?
A split.
Skinned one, skin.
We haven't had any splits for a while, but this is a mouse bite.
So it's not bad. It's just sometimes if there's potatoes near the surface, there's a bit of a... This one's covered with dirt, so you can barely even see, but it was still a good catch, boys. And we'll just cut that part off where we eat it.
And that's a split.
There's a split. This isn't too bad of a split, but if they don't look like they're fully healed, we put them in the eat now crate anyways.
And then these white dots.
So we're not quite sure what these white dots are. We think it might be some that were just a bit moist and almost started to, I don't know.
I'm still skin.
I doubt they are starting to sprout.
Purple inside.
They're pretty magical, aren't they? Okay, so, no, hey, Mac, please don't throw that. So, Marius says he thinks we're about halfway through digging potatoes. I don't think we're halfway through digging potatoes. But crates, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 crates plus a 12th crate that is like family pile. We've probably given away 2 crates of potatoes already, and we've probably eaten a crate or 2 of potatoes already. The crates range from 25 to 30 pounds. Guys, okay, they found all the teeny potatoes and they're currently having a potato fight. No, we're done. I asked you to collect empty crates and boxes and put them off to the side. Thank you. So, with our Eat Right Now one, we're really particular because we don't want one bad potato spoiling a whole crate. So, like, these ones that are really big are more likely to have kind of a hollow spot in this middle that's small, but it could mean the potato will go bad. So we're just really particular. Like if there's some that the scabs seem like quite a bit bigger and more raised, like they just go in the Eat Right Now because we would rather just eat these ones first than end up with some going bad. Mac, if you throw that potato at me again. Guys? Okay, so children need to be dealt with. But now these potatoes are done, and they're about to all be in the cool room, so now we have space in the basement for laying out more crates of ones that we're gonna dig. So we've got it all cleared out in here and ready for the next round of potatoes. Marius lays the crates out on the floor for a few days for them to kind of air dry with better circulation before we put them in the root cellar. Now let's go see what other chores we need to do.
We are tied in there.
You tied it in there? Thank you.